And projectors. It's always one of the things you don't want to spend the money on, but you wish you had a damn good one when you need it. And that's because you could be thinking that to get a good projector these days, you need to spend crazy amounts of money to get at least a decent quality. But that's not true unless you're just focusing on big box brands. And like most people I know, you probably also sleeping on brands like JMGO that I'm gonna talk about today. And if you're not new to the channel, I've talked about JMGO projectors in the past, roughly about a year ago, but that was their bigger brother. And they just introduced a smaller version called the Picoflix. And the crazy thing is, this thing's got a gimbal, it's full HD, and it's portable. And on top of that, it's even smaller than your regular water bottle. So let me share the process of unboxing this and tell you why I think this could be a great projector for you to have if you want to take this, for example, to a family dinner, because you decided that going to a family's house with a projector would be a great thing to enjoy content and those Hallmark movies that you guys so enjoy. I don't know why, but you did. By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Kaimar Salizi, and this is where I share my love for tech and that setup. So if you're new here, make yourself comfortable, hit the like button, subscribe if you think this video is kind of dope, and let's unbox this thing. One thing I like about JMGO projectors is their packaging. Most of their projectors come in this styrofoam bag. It's super protective, very durable, and it's got this nice latch that when you open, you see the projector, of course. And in the box, you get the control remote. That on the remote, you have trigger keys directly to Netflix, YouTube, the import source, and Prime Video. You can adjust your volume up and down. You can get your home screen, and you have the button to trigger the voice features. It does come with batteries, so don't need to worry about that. And you also have a USB-C power charger. Again, this is a portable projector, so you don't have to have this plugged up all the time. And next, you get the projector itself. Okay, out of the plastic, the first thing you notice about this projector is this water bottle cap type of a design, and that is the gimbal feature. The Picoflix is designed so you can place it down and adjust its viewing angle from 0 to 127 degrees to give you a more immersive experience when changing from one medium to the other. Now, just simply going around the projector, the first thing you notice is the lens in the front with their sensors. The lens is an LED technology with 450 NC lumens of brightness to give you better image quality and clarity. On the back, you have an attachment for a 1/4 inch stand. This is just your regular like tripod or even light stands if you have some. If you don't, they're super cheap on Amazon. You don't have to, but just in case you need it, it's here. On one side, you have your HDMI eARC, and I'm gonna tell you more about what this means, and a USB-A port. And on the other side, you have your USB-C and your power button. You also see these vents on the side. This is for heat dissipation, and you have the 2 speaker drivers. Now, setting up the Picoflix is extremely easy, especially if you use any Google TV in the past. You're just basically gonna go to the prompts of connecting your Google TV and setting up your other accounts, and you're pretty much ready to go. Also, during setup, it'll give you 3 modes to choose from between increased, standard, and eco mode. Increased, where your battery is maximized at the cost of battery power. Standard is a balance between brightness and battery power consumption, and eco mode is going to give you a much dimmer image but saving you a lot of power. So if you're in a very dark room, you could take advantage of this. If, for example, you're going to be watching 2 movies, the Picoflix can handle 4 to 5 hours of watch time in eco mode, so that will come in clutch in the days that you need to binge in movies back to back. Now, let's say you want to plug in an external source. This HDMI is 2.1 eARC that supports a transmission rate up to 48 gigabits per second, which is double of HDMI 2.0. This allows the transmission of higher resolution signals such as 8K at 60 Hz or 4K at 120 Hz, giving you a more detailed and smoother visual experience. And you're probably already using something similar to this, maybe just ARC technology. But for example, when you're plugging your laptop to your TV's HDMI ARC port, you can normally adjust your computer's volume using your TV's remote. So with eARC is even better because not only you do that, but you also enjoy a higher bit rate of audio formats like Dolby Atmos. So basically, in a nutshell, even though this is a full HD projector, when you plug in an 8K or 4K source, it enhances the viewing technology and makes your visuals look way more smoother. Now, one thing that's very incredible for a projector of this size is their visuals. Now, like I said, the Picoflix has 450 NC lumens and 1080p full resolution, offering bright and vivid visuals and HDR10, supporting Rec 709 color gamut and a 400:1 ratio FOV contrast ratio. Even at 400 lumens with a little dim room, you can still get a lot of quality out of this projector. It just depends also on the screen that you have, of course, and the other lighting conditions. Normally, for projectors of this size, you need to have a total blackout room filled to enjoy content, but surprisingly, this projector is pretty damn good. Look, I'm not saying it's perfect, but for its size and to output 450 NC lumens, it's pretty impressive in a dimly lit room. In this case, I have one window on the right hand side with blinds open and other ambient light leaking through, but I'm still able to enjoy my movie without the loss of any detail. Now, even though it's portable and powerful, it does have a screen limitation of 150 inches of screen resolution. Another feature is the battery. It's got a 10,000 mAh power battery, giving you 4.5 hours of watch time in eco mode. And when the power runs out, you can charge it via USB-C on a power delivery of 3.0. Another selling point about this projector is Netflix. That's the platform that we all use, and that's the platform that is very hard to be licensed by most companies. Most Google TVs out there today, they don't have Netflix. If they do, they're gonna be through a web browser. But JMGO is one of the few companies that is licensed by Netflix. So on this one, you are gonna get the exact Netflix app and not having to go through to like some download process just for you to access some web version of Netflix. And that is super clutch, because I, for one, I don't like going through that process, and it's a pain. And in some devices, it doesn't even work, even so it says it's supported. But on the Picoflix, it comes built in with Netflix and most of the other apps like Disney Plus, YouTube, HBO Max, and of course Crunchyroll. And besides Netflix, because it's a Google TV, you also have Google Cat support, Google Assistant, and easy access to over 10,000 apps. Now the next question might be, for being this small, what's the sound on this thing? It's pretty damn good for its compact size, because it's got 210-watt Dolby audio speakers that still has a rich bass, but it also connects via Bluetooth to any other speaker that you have or to your existing sound system.
Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, dog, we gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside.
Now, I'm not one to watch a lot of movies outside, just because I don't have a screen outside and my kids don't like the outdoors like that. But we do have a media room that we use to watch movies. And on the daily basis is mainly set up with a TV that I sometimes have to take it out of the way to raise the screen so we can watch movies. And even though I have the bigger JMGO projector that, you know, it's bigger and it's easy to set, of course, because of the gimbal design as well, it's just so much easier to carry this around because of the aluminum body. It's super lightweight, and it also has the gimbal feature, and it's very easy to set up, and you're still getting great quality, great sound. And like I said, if the sound is not enough, I just connect to my soundbar and we enjoying the similar type of content. If you're new to JMGO projectors, there's a few things that you mostly see on the bigger brothers, but they added to the Picoflix as well. One of the main features is the auto keystone projection. As you rotate the gimbal, it's gonna adjust the picture depending on your projection surface. And let's just say you're projecting to a screen and it's not quite level the way you want it, you have access to menu controls to make sure your image is between the boundaries of the screen. Another feature is great to have when you have kids, and that's the eye protection, because these are triple laser projectors. Even though it's a 1080p quality, looking at the lens could still be damaging at the naked eye. So normally once the projector senses someone in front of the image, it will cut the image off and display a message saying that this is basically for your eye protection. Like I said, it's really nice if you have kids around and they will be in a room, maybe unsupervised. You can be confident that damaging their eyes will not be an issue. So I'm a super fan of JMGO on what they do with projectors. Like I said, so far I use the Big Brother, and I enjoy this guy as well, because when I go to my family's house, sometimes I just take this over. We can enjoy content because I'm showing my nieces the John Wick series and the Matrix series, so it's pretty dope. Now, if you want this guy, JMGO has a Black Friday and a Cyber deal going on. It's up at 25% discount, so check out the link below. I'm gonna have this in my description so you don't miss a chance to enjoy good content with your family on these holidays. Again, this is Camera Salizi. Don't forget to like, subscribe. This is me signing out. See you in the next one. Peace.